Hey guys, it's Dr. Suzy here, literally the night before Revolutionize, and I am realizing that it's going to be hard for some of us in the back to see this concept drawn on a whiteboard, and I do not want anyone to miss it, so I am makeshift filming how to draw cellular inflammation here at the office. I am definitely not going to show you my face right now, so you get to just watch me draw, pick up your pen, and draw with me. We are talking chronic systemic inflammation. So this is the bad stuff building up on a cellular level. So first we're going to draw a cell. Okay, we are literally trillions and trillions of these guys, which are cells. The outer membrane of all of our cells is made up of a very, very important substance, and if you know the answer, please shout it out. For those of you who said fat, you are correct. The outer layer of every one of your cells is made up of fat. This fat layer is technically the brain of your cell. When this layer is damaged by inflammation, the brain of your cell is damaged. Let's talk about some other really important parts of our cells. On the outside of the fatty membrane, I want you to draw spokes. These are, if anyone knows, you can shout them out. They are receptor sites on your cells, and they pick up very important information from your bloodstream. They are going to pick up hormones, nutrients, vitamins, and there's a lot more things that they pick up, but let's do that for now. So as these very important cellular receptors pick up nutrients and vitamins and hormones from your bloodstream, inside they bring those vital raw nutrients or hormones or vitamins. Okay, so these cell receptors are crucial. So in comes information from your blood into the center of your cell to create a very important outcome called energy. And this is known as cellular ATP. So when a cell membrane is working properly, it can allow hormones, nutrients, and vitamins into the cell to create cellular energy. This is a very vital function for us to live and thrive. When cellular energy is produced, it then allows this cell to detoxify and eliminate stuff that needs to get out of the cell so that the cell can live and thrive. Okay, now let's talk about when this backfires and how it backfires. There are certain substances that clog, congest, and literally suffocate our cellular membranes. We're going to label them. So this is representing this pink, and if you want to use a color, you can. But the pink is representing cellular inflammation. That is when the outer membranes of our cells literally suffocate so that all of our good nutrients, vitamins, and hormones cannot enter our cells. Okay? When cellular inflammation happens, these good guys cannot get in. Energy is not a byproduct of the cell. The cell cannot detoxify, and this cell turns into or is given essentially two choices. The cell either, I'm going to put it over here, dies, which is also known as premature aging. Okay, so this cell that is suffocating, not producing energy, and not detoxifying is either going to die early or it is going to mutate. And what do we call mutated cells? When there's several mutated cells in one area, that's generally called some form of a tumor, known also to us as cancer. All right, so inflammation is the foundation of all chronic and degenerative diseases, including cancer, heart disease, diabetes, irritable bowel, and the list goes on. Now, what are the three main contributors to this inflammatory process? Number one, I'm letting you guys think. We're going with sugar and grain. Sugar and grain, number one contributor. Number two is bad fat. Okay, so bad fat, sugar and grain, and lastly, toxins. Okay, I could have maybe written them somewhere else, but you get the gist. So sugar, bad fat, and toxins invade our very delicate, very precious cellular membrane, disrupting the ability for our cells to hear our precious hormones, take in the vitamins that is coming from our food, and nutrients coming from our food and supplements. We are left with cells that cannot produce energy, cannot detoxify. We cannot lose weight. We have low energy, brain fog, we don't feel great, and this is the process of chronic systemic cellular inflammation.